Hey guys, welcome to another video of TechDome. The S10 Galaxy series has been on the rounds on the internet and it has been finally been launched by Samsung before the MWC. Today we have with us the S10 Plus. So we'll be going through the quick overview of the phone and an impression about it. Let's roll the intro for our channel and move on with the video. First, let's take a look at the physical overview of the phone. To the front, we have the 6.4-inch Infinity O display. That's what Samsung's calling it, with the dual camera cutout. To the right side, we have the power button. To the left side, we have the volume rockers and the Bixby button, which is still unassignable. To the top, we have a secondary microphone and a SIM card / micro SD card slot. To the bottom, we have a USB Type-C port, a speaker grill and a 3.5mm audio jack. To the back, we have the triple camera setup, which is a first for any flagship phone from Samsung, and we also have the regular Samsung branding. Now, speaking about the form factor and overall design of the phone, the design is definitely a beautiful design. To the front, we have the amazing Infinity O display with a 93.4% screen to body ratio. Now you can just look at the display and feel how good it is. Apart from the small chins at bottom and the top, you don't have any bezel surrounding the display. Now moving on to the display of this phone. The display of this phone is an AMOLED capacitive display, which is a Quad HD display with a 19:9 aspect ratio. Now this is also an HDR display, and according to Samsung, you should be able to see even the smallest text in extreme sunlight. Now from this footage you can see that the display is extremely vibrant. Now moving on to the camera of this phone, this time the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has a total of 6 cameras in it. A dual camera setup to the front and a triple camera setup to the back, which is, like I said before, a first time for a Samsung S series. Now in the triple camera setup, one camera is a 12 megapixel wide angle camera, another is a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, and the third one is a 16 megapixel super wide angle camera. Now from these pictures you can see that how much wide of a shot you can take with this camera and how much close you can get to the subject from a particular point you're standing. Now from these pictures you can see that the color reproduction is extremely good, the dynamic range is good, and even the details are accurately captured. Now if you're someone who's into taking that bokeh effect or the background blur pictures with your device, then this phone provides that too as well. Now from this image you can see that the background blur is completely natural. It doesn't look like an artificial background blur or an unnatural one. I mean, it looks beautiful. To the front we have a dual camera setup with a 10 megapixel camera sensor and an 8 megapixel depth sensor. Now with these cameras also you can get an entirely good detailed image with decent color reproduction. You can also take bokeh effect photos with these images, which look good. Now speaking about the under the hood specifications of this phone, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has an Exynos 9820 octa-core processor. Now the S10 Plus comes in 3 different variants. The one we have on our hands right now is the 8GB RAM variant with a 128GB internal storage. There is also a 512GB storage which is coupled with an 8GB RAM. Also a 12GB RAM variant which is coupled with a 1TB storage. Now this is more than what we have with the average computers these days. Anyways, all these variants comes with a 4100 mAh battery, which should give you decent amount of battery backup. Now moving on to the UI of the phone. The UI is different from the UIs that we have seen with the previous Samsung Galaxy devices. This is the one UI of Samsung which is based on the Android Pie. Now this UI has been fine-tuned for one-handed usage. Now if you go into the settings menu, you can see that the different menus are categorized into different sections. Also even the settings menu is being fine-tuned to support one-handed usage. Another interesting feature of this UI is a system-wide dark mode. Now considering the fact that Android Q is supposed to come with a system-wide dark mode, this is an early addition by Samsung to all of its users. Now most probably the most noticeable feature of this phone will be the in-display fingerprint scanner. Now for the first time Samsung has used the in-display fingerprint scanner rather than the traditional one. Now this is different from the optical fingerprint scanner that we are used to seeing with the phones like OnePlus 6T and all, which uses light technology to send light onto your fingers and get the data from the reflected light. But the ultrasonic technology uses sound waves instead. Now this is supposed to be more secure and faster than the existing optical sensor technology. Now another feature is the wireless charge sharing of the S10 Plus. Now if you have a phone that supports wireless charging, now you should be able to get some charge from the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Being the flagship segment of this phone definitely costs a lot of money. Now these are some of the features of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. We'd like to thank the Trivandrum duty paid shop for providing us with this model. Now, if you are from around Trivandrum and want to purchase an S10 Plus of your own, then go ahead and book your own S10 Plus from the Trivandrum duty paid shop. The contact number and the address for the shop will be provided to you in the description below. Anyways guys, this is Ashish from TechDome signing off.